The shadows in your mind, they whisper, they pull, they control. You let them. You allow the phantoms of fear to dictate your every move, to shape your reality. But here's the truth. The prison you're trapped in isn't built by the world. It's built by you. The walls are as real as you believe them to be, and the horrors you face, they're not out there. They're in here, within you. You conjure monsters where there are none, demons in every corner, and you let them feast on your sanity. Betrayals that haven't happened, dangers that don't exist. Your mind is a theater of nightmares, and every play is a tragedy of your own making. You spiral, down, down, into the abyss of what-ifs. You imagine the worst, and in doing so, you suffer twice. Once in reality, and once in the twisted visions your mind creates. The mob may want you gone, but they're not the real threat. No, the real danger is the torment you inflict on yourself. The relentless cycle of doubt, despair, and imagined pain that you allow to fester. You relive every mistake, every misstep, as if they were the end of the world. You see catastrophe in every situation, and it paralyzes you. But why? Why do you cling to this suffering? Because in a strange way, it's comforting. It's a way to control the uncontrollable, to prepare for a pain that might never come. But all you're doing is feeding the shadows, making the monsters fiercer, the darkness deeper. You give life to phantoms. You let them grow, multiply, until they overshadow the real world. And in doing so, you lose yourself in a maze of your own creation. Every turn brings a new terror, a new specter to haunt you. You think you're protecting yourself, but you're just tightening the chains. The more you imagine, the more you suffer. It's a cycle, a loop, that never ends. The real danger isn't out there. It's in here, in the darkest corners of your mind. You are your own worst enemy, the architect of your own misery. And that's the most tragic part, isn't it? That you hold the key to your freedom, but instead, you lock yourself in deeper. So go ahead, let your imagination run wild. Suffer in anticipation of 1,000 catastrophes that may never come. But know this, the shadows you fear are of your own making. The darkness you dread is a reflection of your own doubts and insecurities. The real world is waiting for you, not with the fangs and claws you imagine, but with possibilities and challenges. And until you step out of your mental dungeon, you'll never truly be free. You can continue to suffer in imagination, or you can confront reality. It's far less frightening, far more manageable. But the choice is yours. You've turned your mind into a battlefield, a place where every day is a struggle against foes that don't exist. The war you fight is with yourself, and the only way to win is to step out of the shadows, to stop the endless cycle of imagined suffering. Because until you do, you'll never see the light, never feel the true weight of your choices. And that's where the real darkness lies. Not in the world around you, but in the prison of your own making. Yet there's a silver lining in this self-made darkness. The very fact that you suffer in imagination means you have a powerful mind. A mind capable of crafting entire worlds, scenarios, and outcomes. This creative force, while currently turned against you, can be harnessed and redirected. Imagine what you could accomplish if you turned that energy outward, toward the light, toward creating instead of fearing. The shadows you conjure are just that, shadows. They have no substance, no real power unless you give it to them. And here's the uplifting truth. If you can create darkness, you can just as easily create light. You have the ability to shift the narrative, to turn those fears into strengths. The same imagination that torments you with what-ifs can inspire you with why-nots. Why not envision success, happiness, fulfillment? Why not paint your future with colors of hope and possibility instead of despair? You've been battling phantoms, fighting wars in the dark, but now imagine turning that battlefield into a garden, a place where you plant seeds of potential and watch them grow. You can rewrite the script, change the story. The nightmares that haunt you can become the dreams that drive you. It's all within your control, because the source of both your suffering and salvation is the same: your mind. This isn't about pretending the darkness doesn't exist. It's about acknowledging it and then choosing to focus on the light. Take that boundless imagination of yours and unleash it on the world, not as a weapon of self-destruction, but as a tool of creation. You've danced with the darkness long enough. The stage is set, the spotlight's on, and it's your turn to take the lead. You're not just a player in this game of life. You're the author, the director, the star. It's time to write a new script, one filled with triumphs and transformations. Imagine, if you will, a world where every step you take is not a stumble into the unknown, but a bold stride into a future you've crafted with your own hands. The fears that once paralyzed you are nothing more than fading echoes, mere whispers against the roaring winds of your newfound courage. You have the power to banish those shadows, to fill the spaces they've occupied with the brilliance of your vision, your dreams. Think of the countless possibilities that lie ahead. The world is a canvas, vast and waiting for your brushstrokes. You can paint it with the colors of your choosing, vibrant hues of ambition, passion, and relentless drive. The palette is yours to command. Don't just imagine the obstacles. Imagine overcoming them. Don't just envision the challenges. See yourself conquering them with a smile, with grace, with unyielding resolve. You've felt the cold grip of fear, the heavy weight of doubt. But now, let those experiences be the forge that tempers your spirit. You're not a victim of your imagination. You're its master. Turn the dark places in your mind into sanctuaries of strength. Every fear, every nightmare can be transformed into a lesson, a stepping stone toward greatness. You've seen the worst your mind can conjure, and you've survived it. Now, let's see the best it can create. Stand tall, knowing that the shadows have taught you resilience. Embrace the light, knowing that you've earned it. The world needs your vision, your creativity, your unique perspective. You have the capacity to inspire, to uplift, to change lives, starting with your own. Your journey has only just begun, and the best chapters are yet to be written. Feel the fire in your soul, the unquenchable desire to make your mark. Let it burn away the doubts, the fears, the hesitations. You are not small. You are not insignificant. You are a force of nature, capable of shaking the very foundations of the world. Every breath you take is a declaration of your intent to live fully, passionately, without regrets. The time for suffering in imagination is over. Now begins the time for action, for manifestation. Take those wild, chaotic thoughts and mold them into something tangible, something real. Build the life you've dreamed of, brick by brick, with the mortar of perseverance and the blueprints of your dreams. The universe is vast, and your potential is limitless. So rise from the ashes of your fears, like a phoenix reborn. Spread your wings wide and soar. The sky isn't the limit. It's just the beginning. Reach for the stars, knowing that even if you fall, you'll land among the constellations you've created. Be the hero of your own story, the captain of your own ship, steering through the storm with unwavering confidence. Your imagination is your greatest gift, and now it's time to use it. Not to imprison yourself, but to set yourself free. Free to explore, to innovate, to love. You've already changed things forever, and now you have the power to change them again. So go forth, fearlessly, boldly, and let the world feel the full force of your potential. This is your moment. Own it. If you're looking for more content on self-growth, healing, and finding strength in difficult times, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. I've got a lot more empowering content coming your way, and I'd love to have you join this amazing community. Take care, and remember, you're irreplaceable. See you in the next video.